And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago on Saturday and then on Monday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group, and it's B in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, and it's Anderson in at the 4. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some... chemistry, get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Pass to Palmer. Back to Thomas. Here's Noah. Shoots over Anderson. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Fires it from 18. Drained it for 2 points.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's the kid. Chicago passing it around. A nice shot by Baller. Baller's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Q. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
There's a screen. Here's Baller. Another 3 for Chicago.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from it.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's the kid. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Palmer pulls it in. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
Come on, BA. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
G passes to the kid. And it's all from three-point range. For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Q. Thomas, left side. From the high post. Misses off the left iron. Chicago's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The kid passes to G. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Back to Thomas. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Chicago with the ball. And here's Jackson Davis. He's scoreless. There's a screen. Pass to the kid. Launches it. B grabs the board. Here's Q. Here's B, covered by Jackson Davis. Thomas passes to Noah. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Well, Chicago's shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Thomas passes to the kid. Pass to Noah.
Chicago foul. Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Q. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. And he makes it.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Jackson Davis with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Baller. Takes a 3. He drops it from range.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Las Vegas trails by 5. Thomas passes to B. Thomas outside. Here's Q. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Jackson Davis. They set a pick. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. Las Vegas trails by 5. Here's Skinny. Inside. Noah passes to the professor. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to the Cobra. To the left wing. Chicago passing it around. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. There's Jackson Davis. Nails the 16-footer.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Noah. Here's the professor to the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's DJ. Still no points. Now Jackson Davis. Pulls it from the top of the key. Here's the Cobra, and he dunks it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
The kid's shot is off.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Here's Graham. Here's the professor. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's DJ. Graham covering. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Las Vegas trails by 5. Pass to the professor. Here's Higgins. Here's Skinny. Off the mark there with a 3. For Chicago, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's DJ to the inside. The kid can't cash it in from close range.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
1:11 left to play in the first. Here's the Cobra. Pass to the kid. Goes up at the stripe. He can't get it to go.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Driving inside. It's stolen. Here's Money. No points yet. Here's DJ. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
At the line for Chicago, number 8. One shot.
.41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Skinny. There's the triple. Easy breezy with a rebound. Chicago leading by 8. 19 seconds left in the first. Here's the kid. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Las Vegas foul call. Higgins. First personal foul for
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Chicago, number 3. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 5 ticks left to play in the first. They still need this. Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
And it's easy breezy in at the power forward position. And for Las Vegas, and it's B in at the 5, roaming the paint. From deep three-point land. And no good. Chicago leading by 9. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Pass to Q. Here's B. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Clock at 6. Thomas passes to B. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Down low. Here's G. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
And the free throw, no good. Las Vegas trails by 11. The kid passes to Q. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Money. The 3. Nails it from 3. And Chicago leads by 14.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Baller. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pausing the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, Chicago.
Well, last year they were all over the glass. Their physicality is what helped define their identity.
Las Vegas trails by 15. Thomas outside. Pass to Noah. Hey, puts up a three. They get the rebound. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. For Las Vegas, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Number 88.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Graham's checked in.
Substitution for Las Vegas. Number 22, Jalen Graham.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Second team foul.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Down by 15. Q can't get it to go. Here's Money. Black hole, the pass to Money. Here's Baller. Another three for Chicago.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Noah. Thomas outside. Launches a three. Counted from distance.
3 points.
Thomas has got 9.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Baller. And here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Black hole, the pass to G. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Las Vegas trails by 17. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Here's Anderson. Following the score by Las Vegas. Chicago passing it around. Here's Jackson Davis. And there's another one for Chicago.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Las Vegas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Noah. It's Thomas on the wing. The three. Chicago with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Las Vegas team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team that shouldn't be on your level.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Baller. He's got 17. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's G. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball. And Las Vegas making a change here. Las Vegas trails by 15. Pass to Palmer. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound, and he knocks the jumper down.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Pass to the kid. To the paint. Shot's good by the Cobra. The Cobra's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Grant. No made baskets yet. Misses from short range. The kid passes to the Cobra. Outside, Anderson. Pass to the kid. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. The Professor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Graham. Here's Big Red. To the middle. Here's Skinny. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Jackson Davis. He's got 6. Here's DJ. No good on the triple. Picked it. And they're on the run. Here's Jackson Davis. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Jackson Davis has got 8 points. Las Vegas trails by 15. A minute 15 left in the first half. Here's Graham. And the Cobra pulls it down. Chicago has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Jackson Davis with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to the kid. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And Chicago leads by 17.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's B. Pass to Higgins. They set the pick. Inside. Deflects the pass. In transition. Pushing it up now. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Number 8.
And that one misses. Las Vegas trails by 19. 55 seconds left in the second. Graham, the pass to the Professor. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got his 3rd assist of the night. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Jackson Davis in the high post. Give him 8 points now. Easy breezy. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Pass to Higgins. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the half.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so it's Chicago liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word.
Attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And that's very much the shot. It's
in. Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here at Chicago, starting the season with a little home cooking. Put you in a good mood and get you ready to hit the road after that.
Those home fixins'. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for Vegas.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so here is Chicago. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And it's Baller in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Noah. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 13 now.
All five guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Black hole, the pass to Baller. Here's the kid. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball.
The ball goes to Las Vegas.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. In third, Chicago.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Thomas passes to Noah.
Chicago foul. Anderson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Palmer, covered by Jackson Davis. Ooh, it's stolen away.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Palmer. Back to Thomas. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's the kid. Chicago passing it around. Baller fires in the triple. Baller's got 20.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Thomas from the arc. They get it back. B, the pass to Noah. With the fadeaway. That shot missing. Chicago leading by 18. Now here's Jackson Davis. 10 points for him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Pass to Noah. To the middle. Here's B. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. B's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Noah passes to Q. Fade away. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Q's got 8.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Inside, there's the kid. Banked it in off the glass. And Chicago leads by 18.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Pass to Baller. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. That three's off the mark. Las Vegas trails by 16. Here's Palmer. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one. Chicago making a switch here. Good on the second one. Chicago leading by 15. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. Thomas outside. Goes up on the wing. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Chicago has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Baller's shot is off. Las Vegas trails by 17. To the paint. Here's B. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Left side Anderson. They set the screen. Money. Pass to G. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Has to be. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Baller. Here's G. He's got 16. Money misses. Now here's Thomas. He's closely guarded.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw good. Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's DJ. He's got 7. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Down low. Here's Thomas. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
No one covering. 23 points for Bowler.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And there's a pick. Pass to Noah. Oh, deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Thomas misses.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Chicago leading by 20. To the middle. Here's the Cobra. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now here's Thomas. 19 points in the game. Here's DJ. 1:58 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's the kid. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Rams checked in for Las Vegas. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
.143 left in the third quarter. Pass to Skinny. Here's the professor. Las Vegas moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Higgins. No points so far. No good again that time.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's DJ. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. A nice shot by Baller.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Now Graham. Here's Skinny. Pass to the professor. And here's the fast break. Here's Baller. Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Chicago making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. Las Vegas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's the pick. To the paint. Here's the professor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The professor's got 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jackson Davis. 10 points for him. Inside, the Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baller. The three is up. The shot no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Chicago ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Las Vegas, and it's Reese in at the 5.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Jackson with it. Jackson on the wing. Crowder with a screen. 5 to shoot. McDaniels from long range. Reese with the rebound. Well, Las Vegas is shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Now here's Jackson Davis. It's Anderson on the wing. To the middle.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number
3. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Las Vegas. Here's Q. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
That free throw no good.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
He hits the second from the line. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Black hole, the pass to Anderson. Back to Jackson Davis. Shoots. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. He's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Noah. Clock at 4. There's a screen. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Thomas defends. Pass to DJ. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Thomas misses. For Chicago, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
And the free throw, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Palmer. No good there, off the double clutch. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Chavez passes to G. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago. Myers taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he ends up missing both free throws. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Here's Chavez, following the score by Las Vegas. Sinks it from distance.
And not exactly easy to keep your cool in that situation.
That's a 3-point. Substitution on the court.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Q. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Now here's Jackson Davis. The kid tipped. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points for Q.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to G. Back to Jackson Davis. To the paint. Here's G. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Q. Has to be. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. And that one misses. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Thomas, that's good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Chicago leading by 22. Black hole, the pass to G. Now here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Baller. Lets it go from deep. Palmer pulls it in. Palmer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas passes to B. Las Vegas moving that ball around. From the arc. And Las Vegas, another 3.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
For Chicago, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. On defense, Las Vegas, trailing by 19. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Palmer, out left to the wing. Q, the pass to Thomas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Thomas has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Chicago leading by 19. Black hole, the pass to G. Outside, Anderson. And here's Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Here's G. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Las Vegas. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Noah. Down low. Oh, he leaves no question.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's the kid. Clock at 6. They set the